It's now been a good 2 weeks or so since the last Star Wars Hunters update came about, which means that we've normally got about another 10 weeks or so until the next big Hunters update, but I feel like we could potentially be getting something sooner than that, thanks to the leaks that we actually got way back in January. Now before I get into that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel for all things Star Wars Hunters, as this is currently the #1 place for all of the latest news. So back in January, you may remember me making a video about a ton of leaks surrounding Diego and Aaron Tal, the latest Hunter to have entered the game and the Mandalorian who we've been waiting on since the very start of this game. Now there's been tons of speculation within the Star Wars Hunters community that Aaron Tal will be arriving at the launch of the game for some big marketing push, because obviously over the last few years Mandalorians have been a huge thing. Now as a result of that, I wouldn't really be too surprised, but at the same time a ton of people also don't really know about the game, or they've completely forgotten about it, and irrespective of that, even if he was in the game already, he could be used for marketing anyway if they wanted to really focus on the Mandalorian side of things. So for me, whether he's in the game or not doesn't really matter for that side of it. Now to me, the leaks back in January suggested that the game could actually be launching pretty soon, as there was quite a bit of talk surrounding Season 1, as well as the fact that Diego was going to be in an Arena Pass. Now we've known Diego was going to be in the Arena Pass since January, and that pass obviously released 2 weeks ago now, and that's going to be going on for at least another 40 odd days from now. So what happens after those 40 odd days are up could either be launch, or at least will be fairly close to it. That or things could obviously have changed in the 5 to 6 months since January, and then we could get another update, but we will just have to wait and see. I'm hoping even before the 40 days are up that we would have actually got like a new trailer or something to do with the launch of the game, where we then get to see hunters like Aaron Tal and Tuya and Char and a few others, as we know that they exist but we haven't actually seen them yet. Now last time we got hunters before Diego was back in February 2022 when Scorer and Sprocket came to the game, and given that they came as a pair, I can't help but feel like maybe Aaron could be coming fairly soon as the second hunter in this period of the game. Obviously Diego has already been added, but maybe next month or in August, or I guess maybe after this battle pass has ended, we'll then get Aaron Tal, as all the evidence seems to suggest that he will be the next hunter to release. Even back in January, there's been a lot of events that are focusing on Aaron, and there's even mention of a huge event between him and Omara Vex, which does seem very interesting, and it's probably something that will happen after launch. Now it really is hard to say when we will actually get news for Hunters, because they've had tons of opportunities recently with the Summer Games Fest and everything surrounding that, and we've heard absolutely nothing besides the fact that the game got an update 2 weeks ago. I honestly wouldn't be too surprised if the game got another update fairly soon that adds Aaron or even some other hunter, but perhaps I'm just being a bit optimistic. There are currently 11 hunters in the game, and it looks like the game will launch with 16 at full release, and we do actually know about 15 in total, so you'd think by the time the game actually launches we'd get at least another 1 or 2, before then the rest just get added in at launch. Now I could be talking absolute rubbish when it comes to the fact that we could be seeing an update fairly soon, and I think it is just me being very optimistic based on leaks that we did get back in January. So my realistic expectation is that we'll have these 40 odd days with this Arena Pass. After that there'll probably be a few weeks before we hear anything else, but then I'm also hoping that by the end of this Arena Pass we'll actually know when the game is launching, so that Zynga can do the big marketing push that the game needs. Obviously guys, I'll be keeping you all up to date with Star Wars Hunters, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below as well. Do you think we could be getting another update fairly soon or not? That is it from me today though. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.